welcome to another edition of Talking Winch. It's actually sunny today for Winchester City versus Dorchester Town. I'm joined as always, I'm People's Mr. Yannick Petkowski. I'm joined as always by the one and only Pete Keane and club stalwart and club legend Mr. Kev Watkins. Good afternoon, gents.
Afternoon, Yannick. Afternoon, Yan.
So yeah, we're home today for Dorchester. Pete, you have 2 news.
Yeah, so basically there's only one change. IK comes in for Sam Ashley. That's the only change from Hendon last week, I believe.
Yeah, apart from the weather, which was horrific, Winchester didn't take their chances, did it, Kevin?
No, I mean, they say we hit the post twice. The keeper made probably 4 or 5 decent saves. Yeah. But when you've got a keeper that's on loan from Norwich, you know, we can only dream of having sort of someone like that here, you know, someone on loan from the Football League club. So that's what we're up against. And it was just one of those games where the ball just wouldn't go in. You know, there's no fault of the players or anything else. It's just one of those days we tried everything. Obviously scored a goal right at the end, but it was unfortunately too little too late. But yeah, we played worse than one, so you know, these things happen.
Yeah. Danny King scored, very rare.
Danny King scored, yeah, and we didn't want the pitch because obviously it was only a consolation.
Yeah. If it'd been an equaliser or
a winner, then we would have been on the pitch.
No doubt about that. We're coming into the nitty-gritty of the season, Pete, and we've got games to fit in, not as many as others, shall we say, no. But we do have a few to fit in. So we've got Gosport on Monday, then we've got Hungerford hopefully down in next weekend, if the weather doesn't ruin that. So it's coming thick and fast for us.
Yeah, and then I believe after that it's Poole, and then obviously Bracknell,
yeah,
and then I think we've got Burford. So yeah, I think we're pretty much Saturday, Tuesday till the end of the season.
Yeah,
Still
I think you're right.
That Tiverton game. So yeah, obviously we're going to play Tiverton this Tuesday. That didn't happen. That may be a good thing because obviously we didn't have to travel down to Devon on the Tuesday, but playing a very good Dorchester team. We're in good form. I was just speaking to Stato earlier, and he was saying they've taken 25 points out of the last 12 games. So
it's Stato or Fred Felinstone?
It's Winchester version. If you remember fantasy football from the 90s, yeah. Laura Mersley was telling me that, and they haven't lost away this season. So yeah,
this year, it's challenging year.
This year, sorry, yeah. So it's not going to be.
No, it's not, and of course they're managed now by someone that we know very well, Mr. Tommy Killick.
Yes, yeah. Fair play for Dorchester for getting him, but obviously left Paul under a bit of a cloud or whatever happened there, which we don't know. But to be at a club for 20 years and then up and leave like he did, you know, must have been a bit difficult for him. But he's gone in Dorchester and he's signed some old players and turned them around. And like Pete said, you know, they've been unbeaten away this year, and you can see why. You know, he's a good manager, Tommy improved himself at this level and National League level as well. And, yeah, it'll be a tough game. But I mean, a team like Dorchester, to be fair, with their facilities and everything else, their fan base, they should be a lot higher than they are. They're struggling to win the table. They shouldn't be National League. Yeah, well, yeah, me. I mean, ground, their content, facilities, fan base, yeah. Underachieving massively.
I also agree, but I was just saying this season they should be playoff.
Oh, they should be, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've got the best ground in the league by, you know, it's a Football League standard. Yeah, Bournemouth played there a few years ago, so I mean, everything's in the right place there. They're just not doing it on the pitch. But
so yes, it's going to be a very tough game today. Pete, one last thing before we stop, of course. Today, obviously, we've got the same front three as what we had at Harrowborough. Yeah. We've got Barmer, Trev, and IK Hill, and they that day were electric. If they're anything like that today, we've got a real chance.
Absolutely, they ripped Harrow apart.
Yeah.
As we said, but they've got so many chances, but you know, this is the important thing. But no, hopefully, also like I doubt they have like young people queuing out the bar. Somebody said to me earlier, what we need is a bigger bar.
Well, we do need a bigger bar, a lot of things actually. That's another time.
It might have been 7.
No, never. We'll never sell that set. Never say something like that. Never, no. He's a quiet lad. He's hardly ever here. Anyway, so we'll see you at half time with the Corporal Rock Conway. See you then. Take care. Welcome to the half-time report here on Talking Winch. I'm joined as always by the incomparable Rob Conway, and it's Winchester City 0, Dorchester 1. And yet again, copy and paste. Winchester played all right, but haven't taken their chances. Barney's been through on goal a couple of times, and we have Dorchester to their credit, either blocked the chances, but they've taken their chance. It's been a really. You can see they're a reformed team at the moment, Dorchester.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't played badly. It's not our best first half performance we've had in a while, and I don't think the goalkeeper's made a save. He's caught a couple of crosses and so on, but we haven't really tested him too much. And Yeah, they got a goal. Luke made a decent save, couldn't hold on to it. The guys knocked him under and put it in the top corner, fair play. But again, I say this every time, second half. We are a second half team at this ground. I don't know why, but I'd be disappointed if we don't score at least one goal this half.
I think certainly they are worried about Trev's pace. And I just wish IK would get him because they're worried about him as well. They're worried about the pace in
definitely. That centre half looks older than me, so I think if you just get at him and run past him, but we haven't got a strike on the pitch.
I know what you think. Yeah,
I know we got a great attacking forward, but there's no one who you'd think if you knock the ball into the middle, he's going to be there to knock it in. I mean, Tommy's on the bench. I don't know if he's fit, if he's ready to come on. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes on soon.
6-yard box predator.
Yeah, someone who knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. So hopefully, I say we'll get at least one. Just as long as we keep one out, we'll get a point today.
Yeah, a point would be a good point today, no doubt about that. Thank you for your time, Rob. We will see you at full time, of course. One half the dynamic Joe, Mr. Adam Beswick, will be there as well. See you then.
The whip is going to get.
Welcome to the full-time report here on Talking Which. It's finished Winchester City 1, Dorchester 1. I'm joined by one half of the dynamic duo, Mr. Adam Beswick. Adam, in a way, a good point for Winchester, a wonderful goal by Ollie Barmer. But at the end of it all, we've kind of gone into a bit of madness in the end.
Yeah, a lot's happened this afternoon, really. Since our half-time report.
Yeah.
Oliver Barmer, you'll have seen the free kick on the channel. Absolute wonder strike.
Barmer doing Barmer things.
Barmer, exactly. He has these moments of real quality in him that sort of don't belong at this level, really. And just before, I don't know if you would have seen it in the video, but there's a red card for what I can only describe as violent conduct by the Dorchester player.
Yeah.
They were a bit like that, to be honest. They were kicking and shouting and squealing and, ref, all this. And then they're just hacking players down. Could have had more than one player sent off, really. A couple of really full-on challenges.
Yeah.
And it was, as you sort of hinted towards, it was matched by their fans at the end, who, I don't know if you've been to Winch before, any of the viewers, but there's, I know some of you have, but all of you, there's a sort of fragile row of fencing that has been sort of temporary ever since the playoff final a couple of years ago, where the permanent fencing came down just because of the sheer number of people. Dorchester fans pushing over the fencing, throwing lots of litter on the pitch and stealing the corner flag as well.
Yeah, I have no problem being vocal. We as a club have no problem with away fans coming here being vocal and supporting the team. But that was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, being vocal, in my opinion, is a big part of football. We sing, we have a good time. I'm all for people coming to the ground, singing, maybe singing outside the ground a bit. You can hear them now in your voice. Don't mind that at all. But it's just when it gets to the point of a bit, they're vandalising our ground, they're being abusive towards members of the public who aren't in any way provoking them. It's not really.
No, it's not football, it's not non-league football, it's not what we come and do. Yeah, you come and have a drink, you enjoy yourself, come on, treat the away ground with a little bit of respect and a little bit of dignity, you know what I'm saying? Like we have done, we're all our way days. If we've lost, we go away, basically it's home for the chance ground.
Yeah, there's definitely a line.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really proud to say that we're a club we've gone to places, we've been vocal, we've outsung the home fans.
Yeah.
And then going to the bar afterwards, and it's all a friendly occasion, and no love lost.
Yep.
So, don't understand why some clubs. It's not just
Dorchester. We've seen other teams, shall we say, this season, Adam. There's no doubt about that. So we've won all here today. A good point in a way. We've matched our total of last season of 49, which is a great achievement. With what? How many games left? We've still got about 8 to 9 games left.
Yeah. Well, if you think about where we were last season, we're staying up. Last season was a really good achievement in itself.
Yeah.
But we were scrapping this time last season. Yeah. We're picking up points where we could. This season, we're maybe disappointed to drop 2 points to Dorchester and see it as dropping 2 points, whereas in reality, Dorchester are a good team and point gain for me.
Yeah, big game Monday, big derby match, Gosport Borough. It's a big game. A few of us go down the train journey.
Yeah, a little European tour. I don't know if you've been to Gosport before, but if you go to Portsmouth Harbour, you can get the ferry across, and it's a bit of a laugh. You feel like you're going to Paris Saint-Germain or something. No, it's a good laugh. Yeah, Gosport going really well this season. Should be a tough game, but you know, I back us. I'm really confident that we can get a result.
I totally agree. And we're now joined by Winchester City manager Craig Davis. Craig, a good point for Winch, but it's been a surreal day today. I think you agree, but a good point for Winch. Good battling performance.
Yeah, I think at half time we would have. I had a go at them at half time. I thought we were like a little boys team against a men's team. They're street smart. It's what they are. They're street smart. They get round a referee non-stop. And I said to him at half time, I said, listen, you get round the referee because he's weak and he will, he's succumbing to everything they're saying. And fair credit, first 3 or 4 minutes, they did it every time. And I'm not going to be that sort of. I want my team to be renowned for that, but for some reason we allow things to happen. We allow goalkeepers to take forever over a goal kick. We don't get into the ref constant. And other teams do it. So fair credit to the lads. Second half, they got round the referee when they needed to. Lo and behold, we got 1 or 2 decisions. Still several others we should have had, in my view. And yeah, we're disappointed with a point, but shows how far we've come. That Dorchester is still here celebrating winning a World Cup for getting a point against Winchester City, who they think were whipping boys and the worst team in the world, and is hopefully you don't mind me swearing, their players on there saying what a shithole this is and what this, that and the other. We know what we are. It is not the greatest venue, but we're doing what we can and we're fighting well above our means, and we don't have a football league level ground playing level of football the same as us, so stick that in your pipe.
And on a more positive note, you touched on the fact that we don't particularly have the greatest venue here. It's not Wembley pitch, and we had a lot of rain earlier this week. What can you say to Scott and Ronnie, the volunteers who have pretty much got this game on double-handedly? I do feel bad because I've just on the other said about the pitch was terrible, because it is, the quality of the pitch is terrible, but to be playable, Scott, unbelievable effort, and Ronnie, scooping water off of the pitch to get it on, roll on the 3G, because you can't. It's not conducive to play any football. We were getting in and around the edge of the box, putting crosses in, and it was bobbling up, going over the stand and over the goal and that sort of thing. And I'm sure it's frustrating for fans to be like, oh come on, but just trying it anything first time on there is really hard. To have the game on is massive. Get us another game out of the way. Saying that like as if we want to get the season to end. I sort of am at that point with just game after game after game. I just want the season to end in a positive vein, because we deserve that. We really deserve to finish somewhere, in and around where we are now, if not higher, because they've worked so hard, the boys, and we're still not quite fully safe, are we? But we're not far away now, are we?
I was going to say a wonderful goal from Ollie Barmer today, but there's other big performances today. Thought Jordan Rose was magnificent today. He's getting a lot of stick, even before the ball was kicked, and stuff like that. And yeah, Josh McCormack was great. The midfield was as usual. I thought the second half especially, I thought they really stood up.
Yeah, I thought we changed to a diamond. I didn't realise we changed to a diamond at half time. Moved Baz from a sort of a 10 role into a deep line role, like a quarterback role, because I thought he was going to get a lot of the ball. This is before it went down to 10 men, because Griggsy was, and for all Griggsy's strengths, having the ball and time and space on the ball isn't one of them. So we changed to a diamond, made him a little bit wider, and I thought he'd done really well. I thought Baz was brilliant second half, absolutely first class. I agree with you about Rosie, thought he was excellent, really good. Sean gave him a bit of stick at half time. To be more dominant, and wow, he was very dominant. Physically, will he be ready for Monday? I'm not sure. We've struggled to get him in Saturday, Tuesday, so I imagine we won't see him Monday, but we'll see. Going back to Griggsy and Barmer, both of them have done a lot for Dorchester Town Football Club, particularly Griggs.
And to hear the things they say to him, honestly, it's just it's pitiful, actually. He's standing on the floor and saying, let him die, let him die. I mean, he's a 100%er. If I was playing tiddlywinks with him, he would be trying his absolute guts out like you wouldn't believe. And for anyone to give anyone a stick like that, it's the pits. Well, there we go. Sorry.
Big game Monday, derby game away at Gosport. Another big game coming up.
Yeah. We watched them yesterday. They weren't very good against Basingstoke. Basingstoke are on a crest of a wave, so that isn't the real Gosport. They're a good team. I've seen them in other games where they're really good. That'll be a really hard game. Obviously, they've got another day's rest than us as well, but. Yeah, we'll look forward to it. Pressure's on them, isn't it? Massively, certainly more than us. You know, they'll be favourites to get something in the game, and we'll go there like we do and see if we can upset the apple cart like we've done every week, every game this season. We've tried to be that, and we'll see how we go. And I know you boys will be there, sort of cheering us on.
Of course. Well done for today, and we'll see you Monday.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers. Same Winch time, same Winch channel. Thanks for watching.